Today we're counting down 10 dumb criminal stories. These individuals attempted to break the law, but their poor planning and execution led to their downfall. From robbing a store with a baseball bat to getting caught because of a selfie, these criminals will have you laughing and shaking your head in disbelief. So get comfortable and count down the top 10 foolish criminals. 10. Dumbest bank robbery. Meet Dennis Hawkins, a 48-year-old man from Pittsburgh who attempted to pull off one of the most ridiculous crimes in history. In an effort to rob a bank, Hawkins devised a disguise consisting of a blonde wig, fake breasts, and clown pants. However, his disguise fell short when he failed to take the time to shave his facial hair, making him stand out like a sore thumb. But the absurdity of the situation does not end there. After the failed bank robbery, Hawkins thought it would be a good idea to steal a car from a nearby gas station. The attendant quickly alerted the authorities and Hawkins was apprehended shortly after. His lack of foresight and attention to detail made him a prime example of a criminal who was not only foolish, but also comically incompetent. He will be remembered as one of the most ridiculous criminals in history and a cautionary tale for aspiring criminals. 9. Unlucky thief. Darren Kimpton's string of burglaries was plagued by poor planning and lack of foresight. In his first attempt, he targeted a house that was already being investigated by police officers for an earlier break-in. Not only did this increase the likelihood of getting caught, but it also put him at risk of running into the officers who were already on the scene. His second attempt was no better. Despite cutting himself during the break-in, he fled the scene without taking any of the valuables. Instead, he left behind a trail of blood, making it easy for the police to track him down. The blood trail led the police straight to Kimpton, who was arrested and charged with 2 counts of burglary. 8. Deep sleeping. Mark Smith's poor judgment and foolish actions led to his downfall. In 2007, Smith, who was under the influence of Valium and alcohol, decided to break into a home. Instead of stealing or looting, he did something bizarre. He went straight to the homeowner's bed and fell asleep. He probably thought that he could get away with it, but little did he know that the police were already on the lookout for him. The police received a call from the homeowner who reported a break-in. As soon as they arrived at the scene, they found Smith asleep in the bed. He was woken up by the police and was taken into custody. He was charged with breaking and entering and was sentenced to 18 months in prison. This incident serves as a reminder to think before acting, especially when under the influence of substances that can impair judgment. 7. Robbing with a bat. When attempting to commit a crime, having a well-thought-out plan is crucial to success. Unfortunately, Derek Mosley didn't put much thought into his plan before attempting to rob a gun store with only a baseball bat. The manager of the store pulled out a gun and held Mosley at gunpoint until the police arrived. Mosley's lack of planning and preparation led to his downfall and ultimately led to his arrest. One can learn from this that, no matter how big or small the crime is, proper planning and execution are necessary to avoid getting caught. 6. Share criminal info on the internet. Meet Andrew Kellett, a 23-year-old man from Leeds who is truly a dumb criminal. He's not only committed a variety of traffic offenses, but also recorded them all on video and proudly shared them on the internet. In total, there are 80 video clips of him committing crimes such as gasoline theft, drug use, and illegal street racing. Les Carter, a city councilor from Leeds, has referred to Kellett as one of the dumbest criminals in Leeds. Kellett's foolish actions have not only broken the law, but also put his own freedom at risk. It is important for individuals to realize the consequences of their actions and think twice before committing a crime. 5. Robbing with a cucumber. In 2014, a man by the name of Gary Rogue attempted to rob a bookmaker's in Glasgow with nothing but a cucumber. The incident occurred at Ladbrokes in Shettleston, where Ruff approached a female worker, revealing his weapon of choice, which was a cucumber wrapped in a black sock. He demanded cash, but was met with refusal. An off-duty police officer was present at the scene and quickly apprehended Ruff, tackling him to the ground. Upon being arrested, Ruff stated that it was all a joke before questioning if he could be sent to jail for his actions. He was sentenced to time in prison at the High Court in Glasgow after admitting to assault with intent to rob. This incident serves as a reminder that crime should never be taken lightly, and the consequences for such actions can be severe. 4. Selfie with a stolen phone. Ashley Keast, a resident of Rotherham, made a grave mistake when he decided to take a selfie while committing a burglary. Instead of using his own phone, he thought it would be a good idea to use the stolen phone of the victim. Unfortunately for him, he took the photo inside the very house he was robbing, and even more unfortunately, he posted the picture on WhatsApp. To his dismay, he sent the picture to the victim's work colleagues, who immediately recognized their colleague's house and contacted the police. The officers found keys at his home, where they also discovered a stolen Rolex watch hidden behind a radiator. In 2014, he was sentenced to 2 years and 8 months in prison for his foolish actions. 3. Leaving a birth certificate. Criminals are supposed to be discreet and not leave any trace of evidence behind. Yet Zachary Tentani, a resident of Boston, did the exact opposite in 2001. He attempted to steal some money from a woman, but in his haste to escape, he left behind a couple of bags containing his birth certificate and a letter from his mother. This made it very easy for authorities to track him down, and it was only a matter of time before he was caught and brought to justice. 2. Exchanging a bag with a gun. In January 2012, Halifax Bank was robbed by a thief who demanded 70,000 euros in cash from a bank worker. But what happened next will leave you in shock. The criminal, disguised in a flat cap and shades, made a fatal error that sealed his fate. Instead of handing over the bag he was supposed to, he handed over his own gun to the teller. The bank employee, startled by the weapon, quickly grabbed it and activated the security shutters, trapping the thief inside. The alarm was sounded and the thief managed to flee the scene in one of the bank's vehicles. The bank offered a substantial reward of 25,000 euros for any information leading to the capture of the robber. It is believed that the thief may have been a novice and acted out of panic, resulting in such a foolish error. 1. Deaf robber. Klaus Schmidt, a deaf man, attempted to rob a bank in Berlin in August 1995. He walked in with a gun and demanded money, but his unusual behavior caught the attention of bank employees. One employee set off the alarm, but Schmidt did not react to the loud noise due to his deafness. The police eventually arrived and apprehended him. However, in a surprising turn of events, Schmidt tried to sue the bank for exploiting his disability. Imagine that! Which made you laugh out loud? Let us know in the comments, then check out this next top 10 video.